we'd much rather have a lot of people.
Greetings.
Greetings, sir. Thank you.
Alright. Star metal. I need to refill my water. Alright, I'll be right back. I think that was Grimhelm. Grimhelm! Nope, he didn't hear us. Let's see if you can find him. Ah, it's fine. He's probably too far. We still have time before the ceremony, so let's go see if there's anyone in the village. What the hell is that? That looks so weird. Spatula. No. Someone from the apothecary. Oh, we have autumn decor. I see.
Oh, bollocks.
Nah, finally a voice I can recognize. How are you doing, my son?
trying to not disgrace our family name.
I'm sure if you try hard enough one day, you will most likely not fail. But that day is too far, unfortunately, for both of us. So, are you ready for the knighting ceremony?
Of course.
And you're going to wear this.
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't have any other armor. I think Rick has prepared something for Sir Tristan and his squires. So when he's awake, I'm asking him what he has prepared.
And why would you wear anything that even remotely belongs to Sir Tristan? He's dead. You're supposed to wear
He
your
doesn't-
family colors.
It's not for Sir Tristan.
I see. Very well then. This green that you're wearing is disgusting. Please remove it as soon as possible.
Father, it's the honor color of the squires and knights.
Very well then. Where is your knight?
6 feet under.
Indeed. Therefore, you no longer have a knight. But you still have your father. Or am I also dead to you?
Unless you are an undead guest, a ghost.
I do not feel like one, therefore my point stands. Wear some goddamn red. You fucking disgrace.
Red and silver, right, Father?
Indeed. You may also add some blue.
Some blue?
Yes.
That's new.
But red and silver is good enough. Hello, Midnight Vamp.
It's
Yes.
an honor to wear the green sash, Father.
Okay. I guess you may honor your deceased knight in that way, but only the sash.
Well, it's my tabard, so what you see is the sash.
Very well. But I fail to see the reason for this honor that you're trying to give to your dead knight. It's not like he's gonna benefit from it in any way. He's dead and he's no longer relevant.
Yes, Father.
It's time for you to finally honor your parents, especially your father who brought you into this world. Or am I not important enough for you?
Well, Mother brought me into this world. You helped. Yes.
Your mother was following orders. She had nothing to do with it. I was
Yes,
the one who had to do all the work. Who had to do all the heavy lifting.
She wasn't that heavy.
The burden of conceiving you was hard enough.
Yes, Father. My apologies, Father.
Yes.
I will speak with Rick and see what he has prepared.
Very well. But don't you worry, one day when you grow up and when you have a girlfriend, you will understand. Hopefully, sooner rather than later. I'd rather meet my grandchildren before I'm dead.
Father, since I'm a disgrace, I think I shouldn't give you grandchildren, right?
Well, just because you are a disgrace doesn't mean that your children will be the same. Perhaps they will inherit some of my qualities instead of the limitations of your mother. I'm glad you agree. It's good when father and son are on the same page.
Indeed, father, indeed.
Now tell me, why do you wear this stupid helmet all the time? Are we at war?
Protect-
Are you currently on duty? Are you expecting any arrows being shot at you?
Father, it's because of your orders to protect my face that actually resembles you a bit, and you said I shouldn't keep facing danger without protection on the face.
Yeah, nice try. But that's not going to fly. You have been bestowed the greatest honor of sharing my genes. Therefore, you will proudly display them. And you will tell them that you are my son, therefore you're representing the entirety of our family. Even as a disgrace, you may still look appealing. Beauty must be showcased. Otherwise, what's the point of living? Look at me. Do you see me wearing a helmet? No, I don't think so. Anyone standing with him playing Battle Rage of you is in danger. There we go. It wasn't so hard, wasn't it? Now, let's see what this
Yes,
peasant wants.
And that was Paladin Nathaniel.
Yes, whatever.
It's
Good
Good
day.
How
What?
are you feeling today, Sir Ector?
he wants to tell you that it's quite impolite to sit on a horse when you talk to a noble. Thank you.
Oh, but of
Nathaniel.
course, excuse my manners.
There we go.
It's okay. It's okay, Nathaniel.
Now, I can only
Again.
imagine that your parents didn't do good enough of a job to educate you on proper manners. So you shall be forgiven this one time.
Of course, Sir Ector. I never got to meet my parents, sadly, so I would not know.
Understandable. You should then reprimand your mate or those who were in charge of your education and upbringing.
Ah, that was the streets, Sir Ector, so this is why perhaps I am lacking in civility.
I see. Well, if you're ever in need, I shall educate you on all the important aspects of how to at least resemble a noble and their appropriate behavior. It's the least I can
Of course,
do.
Sir Ector. You are a font of wisdom.
Yes. So, are you attending this night ceremony? It should be in
Perhaps
40 minutes.
if I am discharged from my patrol, I may be able to go there. But I think leaving Camelot unguarded during this ceremony may be ill-advised. What do you think, Sir Ector?
You raised some valid points. However, I don't currently seem to remember us being at war with anyone. Perhaps it is simply a trap, and someone's trying to ambush us when we least expect it.
Precisely my
Father,
thinking,
please
Sir Ector.
excuse me. I think I saw Rick.
Very well. You might be correct. You may, of course, attend, but if you feel like it is your duty to protect the village, then I will not hold it against you.
Thank you, Sir Ector,
Hello,
for your
Kirawi.
understanding and once again for your foresight in the future events.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do for
I
you?
kinda need the. Oh, there you are. Wait.
No need, thank you. You may proceed with your chores and your
You
duties.
already have a beard at that age.
Henry, I
had a beard ever since
Of course, Sir
I
Ector.
came out the womb. with
May
a
you
beard.
have a blessed day.
Yes.
No, I don't know what happened. That this potion, unfortunately.
I bring real meaning to the womb, Trevor.
Yes.
Or brush.
Rick, I kinda
Womb tickler. There he is.
want to
Right.
see the armor you prepared for Sir Tristan and for the knights. Because I kinda need it for the knighting.
Wait. The one of those that used to be here in the middle? This one?
Yeah.
That's
What's with
basically
that?
just this one without the cape.
Okay, oh, damn it, this shoulder.
I took
with
the one. The one that used to be right here, I took to a little memorial by the hamlet up in the mountain. Because that was
Kinda wanna hear this conversation.
doesn't have this skull with the shoulder.
not that I know of, unfortunately.
Shit.
Well,
I would
when I was
still
at Sir
take
Tristan,
that one.
he did say you guys wanted more armor plating, so that's why you have this one and this one, unfortunately.
Yeah, what I have currently is more like a light squire chainmail brigandine.
It was something like somewhat casual.
Oh, nice. Look at all the people.
This is more patrolling within the
Gaia.
city limits. And
Oh
this
my.
is going
It's
out
quite a
and
name.
Slaying dragons. Well, not dragons.
Well, you could take the one behind me.
Squire
'cause
Bard.
I forgot to make another helmet. That's basically the only reason.
Nah,
At
I
least you
would.
were.
I really like the ornaments on this one and the chainmail on the elbow. So I would still take this one. I was just asking if there is
Event is an event indeed.
like the same
take
one,
a look.
just with both shoulders. Both the same. Oh, God, I can't speak right now. But with the same shoulders. Damn it.
The same shoulders, kind of like the chest plate, like this one over here, like the god.
Yeah, but
Is there anything we
I
could
like
steal?
this one too, but it's a bit bulky. It's more like
Oh.
cavalry kind of armor. This one. And I'm
Maybe you too hard when Grimham saw you said, oh bollocks, right?
I was just basically
It
saying
was
they're
awesome.
Kind of the same shoulders, like this one has the same shoulders. I can probably look into something.
Well.
Can I
will
just
take
say,
this
Soda
one
is
right
so
now.
freaking brave for riding the horse.
Did he already pay you?
I give up on them this
do you
season.
still get
Like,
paid?
too many accidents. Too many weird
Well, I had a
teleportations
thing about
into...
not charging,
green
Knights of the
freaking
Round
wall.
Table. Since it was his, or since he's the one who issued it, there was going to be no charge for it.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
I said that there was going to be no charge for it to begin with.
Okay, so I can take this with me, or should I let it stay here?
You can take it with you. It's going to be yours all anyway, so.
All right. I'm an idiot.
Freaking
I could
Grimholm.
have changed directly, but thank you.
You can put it back on and change directly.
Well, you are known to have horse issues. Yeah, that's true. But look, this season, I'm not the only one. Can't seem to place them. Yeah, the horses are freaking cursed this season, unfortunately. At least for the majority of people. And at least in Camelot, I think. But yeah, I would definitely proceed with caution when it comes to using horses these days. I don't think it's worth it. And like, the portal system that we have is, I would say, amazing. Like, I haven't even needed a horse this season. I only ever brought it when I needed it as a symbol, you know, that, oh, I'm a noble, I have my own horse and stuff. I have my cool saddle that represents the colors, you know, of my knight, Sir Tristan. Other than that, you know, I never really felt the need. Fuck horses. I love horses. I love the parkour. I love the animations. I love when I put them in danger and they can die. It's kind of thrilling to me. Speaking of cross horses, perfect timing. No boy. Alright. He's just watching over The village. Nice. Look at the dedication. Ah, there he is. Excuse me, have you seen my son? I do not seem to be aware of his location.
He's currently not here.
Yes, very funny, Grimhelm. I like the new armor. Yes, this will do. Where is your formal attire for the knighting ceremony?
You're looking at it, father.
No, this is a battle armor.
That would be the armor I had on before.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Because it wasn't funny. Very well then, I shall offer you my clothes. I have a second variation. You will use the kind of robe that I'm currently wearing.
What was? As far as I know, I have to attend in armor.
Yes, and by whose orders?
Sir Percival's and Sir Brickard?
And can I see it on the paper?
Okay. Who is sneaking around all the time here?
I believe that is the Nathaniel one.
No, it's someone else. But I cannot find it.
They're behind the wagon.
No,
Excuse me. Who are you and why are you hiding?
Me? I
Yes.
wasn't hiding. I was just trying to see who was in the wagon.
I see. What is your business with my wagon?
I just had never seen what was in it, that's all.
Very well. What is your name? I believe you work at the apothecary, am I correct?
Yes.
Yes.
My name is Laura.
Yes, I remember now. My apologies, I don't have my trusted butler to remind me. I shall punish him on your behalf, don't you worry.
Oh no, don't do that. It's okay.
Failure will not be tolerated. No matter if it's my son or my butler.
But father, did you forget you sent him out to scout around for your exquisite?
Then he was supposed to return in time. He did not, therefore the punishment stands. So, what is the current situation? Are my residents healthy?
Yes, I do not believe anyone is currently sick, and I don't believe anyone is currently injured.
And that is good to know. The Camelot people are proud and strong. They cannot afford being healthy. I did not give them the permission to do so.
Oh, well, Lady Amaya and I do our best to keep everyone in the best shape possible.
I'm sure you will. Very well then. What about my son? Has he ever whined about his injuries or about some sort of illnesses? Tell me everything
not
about
at
his
all.
medical history.
I believe he's only come in maybe one time, and that was to get, I think, to get something stitched together.
Yes.
I see. Did he bleed a lot?
No, he didn't.
That is good.
And he was very quiet.
Yes. Our blood is far too precious to be dripping on the ground.
I see.
Yes. Very well then. At least you succeeded in something.
Yes, father, I succeeded not bleeding to death.
Yes. If only a similar thing could be said about your knight, the one you were supposed to keep alive. Oh well. Maybe next one will survive.
Yes, father.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Farewell, Grimhelm.
Bye.
Oh, he sounds so sad. I have many goals for this character. One of them is Grimhelm snapping and killing me. We'll see if we get there.
Alright, father, I have to bring the armor back to the castle.
Yes. Of course. I will follow you and I will lend you my rope.
What? Okay.
Yes, I'm glad you agree. Like father, like son.
Oh, there's a gathering, father. Why don't you go there and get entertained by them? It's just a boring menial task I'm doing. Or do
Indeed.
you want to go there with me?
Yes, I will go there with you and I will provide you with appropriate clothing.
No, I mean over there. Okay, you didn't see.
Crown of Thrones vibe.
Okay, father, you can talk to these people. I will wait here because I will stare at this rock and contemplate my life choices.
Very well. Let me know when you're done.
Is that Grimhelm? I've never seen him without helmet.
know.
Only briefly been behind without helmet.
I think I saw him once. I think that gentleman has the same helmet on as Grimhelm.
Greetings, that is indeed my son, Grimhelm. He is currently preoccupied with staring into rocks. Yes, I also find it weird. Must be a very nice rock, indeed. How is everyone?
Very well.
Very well, and prepared for the knighting ceremony.
Yes. Oh, you look exquisite, princess.
Thank you.
Certainly an improvement since the last time I saw you. And who are these two?
Greetings, sir. This is one. Oh, hit it, Huxley. You got it.
Greetings. I'm Sebastian Huxley, Squire to Sir Percival.
Ah, pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
I am Sir Ector, Bannerman Knight to House Percival.
Ah, a fellow knight, finally. My name is Sir Ector de Marie, and it is good to meet you both.
Good to meet you as well, sir. I'm a fond acquaintance of your relative, Ector.
I see. I cannot wait for this ceremony. Finally, a classy event worthy of my attendance.
Ah, well, it comes ever closer, sir. Only 20 or so minutes away.
Indeed.
Sir Bricker, do you know after the ceremonies, will people be making their way straight over to the festival grounds, or should I prepare for a meal at the tavern like the previous ceremony, or a meal at the castle, perhaps? Do you know?
Likely it is the case we will come down to the tavern once again. The festival has been scheduled to kind of begin a few hours after the knighting ceremony. This is to give us a little bit of time to put the finishing touches on things, as it were.
Of course. I'll make sure that there's plenty of kegs to go.
Much appreciated, truly.
And who's this tiny person next to you, Sir Rick?
This is my son.
I see.
I kid. I jest, sir. Go ahead, Rick.
I am Rick. Oh God. I am Rick Blackiron,
pardon me.
Master Smith
Ah,
of the Closesmith on Black.
good to finally meet you, Master Smith. I heard great things about your skills.
Oh, thank you.
Indeed. My son just returned from your shop. Apparently you awarded him with a new armor.
That is correct.
Indeed. It is good enough for a fight, but not good enough for a knighting ceremony. I of course took it upon myself to dress him appropriately for the occasion. He shall be dressed the same way as me. We'll go as a father and son.
Oh, delightful.
Oh.
Indeed.
Yeah, Grimhild has done well all the same. He's a fantastic service record throughout his time here. Very stalwart in his duties.
Really? That is good to know.
Sir Bricken, I did have a question. I'm not sure if Cadence was able to ask you in the time that I spent with him the other day, but has anyone collected Princess Amelia's ashes and sent them to her father?
Oh, yes, of course. It was the other lady that was forgiven, the other princess, returned to their home kingdom with the remains. That was some time ago.
Oh, all right. It didn't seem like Bearston knew that the other day when I asked him what their ritual usually was for the deceased.
I thought I heard from Barristan that's what happened.
Then maybe I heard wrong.
Who was it that told me? The apothecary? All the same princess, as far as I understood. Right, that is why the other princess, whose name I'm pretty sure was Kenna. Could be that it was a different one.
Yeah, Lady Kenna.
Yes, indeed. Lady Kenna escorted the remains back, I believe.
Perfect. I'll just make sure I clear up my knowledge with Bearston then.
Short question. How many princesses are left?
I believe there's 2.
Alright, now I will begin to learn their names. Good to meet you, Princess,
Lucinda.
Lucinda.
Yes, there's a couple big pumpkins.
No, you have to
You
roll
called
it.
me by my name before, Sir Bricken.
That is the joke, to be
The
sure.
brigade, you have to roll it. Lucinda.
Cinda. What an interesting custom.
There we go.
Excuse us.
Now who's the other princess? Is she wealthy and is she pretty?
No, I think she's pretty, and her name is Princess Kara.
Very well.
Between you and me, sir, she lives here in town with the rabble. Cannot be all that wealthy.
Yes. That is a good observation indeed. How unfortunate that there are no fitting princesses wealthy and important enough for me to court. How unfortunate that I had to divorce this one's mother for no reason.
Oh, maybe you just don't live up to the other people's expectations.
So to
Yes,
speak, you
indeed.
have to tell Sir Percival how observant Sir Brigade is.
I agree, Princess. It is indeed hard to be so important and so irresistible at all times. Some people find it scary, especially those who are below me.
Yes, well, I don't know what the equivalent is of a Sir Ector here in Camelot, but as soon as I return back to Lyria, I will be queen.
Marvelous.
Good for you.
Greetings, Sir Bricard. Your Royal Highness.
Hello there, Nathaniel. How are you?
Doing very well, actually. The town has been quiet for the duration of the day.
Oh, that's very nice to hear, especially with the festival and the nighting.
Mm. Rick, can I borrow you for one moment? If you are not
Yep.
otherwise,
It's
much
Rick
out.
Jr.
So,
wait,
Sir
I'll let
Ector, what
Put
do
it away.
you bring to a table?
I'm glad you asked. Of course, I came here to rid this village of the plague, and I succeeded before I even got here. Yes, I work quite fast, but you're welcome. I, of course, come here to help Sir Percival take care of this situation we found ourselves in. Apparently, these Aesir, these foul Vikings, have been quite a thorn in Camelot's backside. Well, no longer, since I'm here to remedy this unfortunate situation. Other than
And
that,
how do you plan on doing so if you do not plan on wielding any weapons?
no, I assure you that there are weapons far more scarier and powerful than simple weapons. One of them is art. I intend on opening my own gallery in this village to enrich the citizens in other ways than just know how to wield this crude tool of destruction. I'm about to bring some class into this town, and I will not be denied. Of that I can assure you.
And what lands do you own?
That's none of your concern. There's plenty. Perhaps too many for me to name without my butler. He has it all written down.
The vales of the Damaris estate are famous for their very unique apple orchards.
Yes.
What do you call it? Ripe.
It's
at this
only an
time of year.
estate.
Estates.
Oh, what a shame.
Plural.
But I'm of course also
Whole
here.
continent?
I'm also here to check out on my most important assets. My son, of course, my blood, my own blood.
Yes, well, I guess that leaves us in a predicament then, because you do not own as much as I do then. Therefore, you are beneath me.
I see. You may think so. I applaud your naivety and your denial. But at
Yes,
least
well,
you have
see,
some
I own a
spine.
castle.
No, I own the castle and an entire
entire
village too. You're looking at it, you're standing in it right now.
I believe King Arthur owns these lands.
Of course he does, but he appointed me to take care of it in his absence. Therefore, I'm responsible for it, therefore I own it.
Well, until I see you pull that blade from that stone, it always will belong to King Arthur.
But of course, and I am being owned by him, and of course I have my fair share of responsibilities.
Well, hopefully you can find a princess that matches your, status.
Princess Lucinda, let me interject. We are owning a mark graveyard, so it's far to the south, further than the wild.
That's how it works.
Truly a vast tract of land.
Yeah, well, it's
gargantuan,
also
some
a
might say.
bit. Yeah, since it's a mark graveyard, it's also a bit more lenient with the rule we report to the King Arthur.
Oh, yes, well, Grimhelm, you've never been to Lyria, so you would not know, would you? Hello there, Volkai.
Hello. Has anyone seen Edwin around today?
No,
It is,
of course
it is
I wouldn't
completely
know.
fine, Grimhelm. I think that Sir Ector has maybe just never been around somebody who has outclassed him
Yes, indeed. I unfortunately cannot say I've ever heard of you or this Illyria place of yours. Maybe one day on my travels I'll have the
Wait,
honor
I
of
didn't know
visiting
that
it.
Princess Lucinda is in direct line of succession.
Apparently so, or at least she believes so.
Oh no, so as soon as I'm done here with
Hello,
my
Captain.
responsibilities in Camelot, my
Okay.
father will denounce his kingdom to me, and I will rule.
Oh, you'll surely be missed.
Oh, and I'll definitely miss all conversations already. Even though we've only had 2.
Yes, I have that effect on princesses.
No, there's no effect on this one.
Well, my
Good
son,
day.
you can have this one. I do not care for her.
Hello there, Sir Rick. How are you?
I don't think that would be a good
I
idea.
am.
She seems to be quite quiet. And that's good.
She seems to be quite what? Vile? Yes, I agree.
And I apologize there. Sir, I don't believe I had the pleasure to meet you.
Ah, yes. Allow me to extend the pleasure to you. My name is Sir Ector de Marie.
Ah, well, I am Captain Albion Trigor of the Camelot Royal Guard.
Good to meet you, sir.
You as well.
I believe the ceremony will start soon. Maybe we should make our way to the castle. We don't want to be late.
That's a splendid idea.
Is there any form of uniform that's supposed to be wear?
If you feel you are presentable, that should be enough.
Oh, he will be presentable, of that I assure you. Come, Grimhelm, it is time to dress you up.
What?
I will say
This
that
is
it's
presentable.
traditional for squires and knights in attendance to be in armor, to be sure. But
That's
beyond
what
that,
I was
but
talking
it's
about.
not by any means mandatory. You can dress however you like.
I'm glad to hear that. Come, Grimhelm, you're going to look like your father.
I think I will wear this armor in some other. So maybe later, Father.
I see. Very well, then I shall inform your mother of your failure, and I will reprimand her on your behalf.
Day.
Good day.
Hey, please follow
Are
me,
you
Father.
going up to the ceremony, Ethan?
God.
Not for long time.
Someone more than Adelaide. That's the hope. Lucinda was freaking on fire. We have our nemesis. But our character is far too full of himself to even acknowledge the fact. Anything she said, he's just like, nope, never heard of her. Nope, not good enough as a princess. Not obedient enough. Not wealthy enough. Not important enough for us to even know her.
Okay, I will hurry to the castle to bring the.
Yes, I will go with
back.
you.
Looks like everything's coming along quite nicely.
Yesterday when I was at the what is it? I'm sorry. What is it called again? The training grounds.
Nah, is this your
The listing field. It was coming along rather nice. I like the new sitting staffs. They're rather nice.
Maybe I can interchange it.
New sitting stuff.
I'm trying to think. What's the galleries? The places where one would watch a tournament.
No, absolutely not.
Here, put on these clothes.
Aye, but it has been completely like moved to the.
This is a bit awkward to him. Go ahead. I'm not going to ask you twice. There you go. You finally look presentable for the occasion.
Father, it's customary that I'm in armor.
And it is customary for the Marine to look better than everyone else, and you cannot do that in an armor.
But I have the red cape.
Very well, at least something. Face reveal. No, he showed the face before. But very rarely.
I feel so naked without my halo.
Yes, but you need to show off your face a bit more. You inherit it from me, and you're responsible for showcasing it.
Yes, Father, I inherited your pretty face.
Rather harsh glare.
Every time I'm reminded that you're my father when I look into the mirror.
Yes, you're welcome.
Hopefully, this time you can actually view.
Yes.
Okay, let's find Sir Percival, what we are going to do.
Pretty? Yes. Oh, thank you. You too.
Greetings.
Squires, would you be so kind as to direct the wild and common folk to the galleries above the throne room there?
Here.
Yes, sir.
Sir Percival.
Unfortunately, I'm not really sure how to get up there.
Nope, not that door. This way.
Pleasure to finally meet you. I'm Sir Ector de Marie.
Sir Ector, I've heard tell of you, but I don't believe we've ever met. I am Sir Percival.
Yes, indeed. I was sent here by the king himself to assist you any way I can.
Oh, well, indeed, we are thankful to the king.
Sorry,
Yes, as am I, for this glorious task, of which I am so overjoyed to fulfill.
Very good. Well, we are having a knighting ceremony where we will take a squire and we will give him send him to knighthood.
That is a great honor indeed. I cannot wait to witness it with my own eyes.
No.
I would lay off the sweets.
No,
Wow. I think it might just be the
It's quite a gathering. I'm glad to hear that.
Good morning.
So many voices.
Alright, I have a great plan.
Oh my god, that's hard.
Indeed, it is a ceremony. Many enjoy.
Indeed.
How's it going, Albion?
I'm going to smack you, Rick.
You look good, Hoppy. You look good.
Thank you.
How's it going?
I haven't seen you wear your hair down like that in years.
No, I braided it into one big braid.
Find me a seat, son, or do you wish me to stand?
Father, do you not have a seat at the round table?
Yes, of course. I want you to fluff it for me.
Which one is yours?
Okay, which way do I go?
Making sure everyone makes his...
This
You
one.
go through that door straight down, and then you take a left.
This
You go
here?
up the stairs to the next
Yeah.
floor up, and then you go there.
Right here.
Already.
Hello, Miss Evelyn.
How are you, princess?
Thank you.
I'm very well, thank you.
Good day, sir.
They should bet
Hello,
till
super
midnight.
good. Oh, God, Captain. Seem we have a pretty
Do you want to stand at the back, my
decent,
love, or do you want closer to the
turnout here.
events?
I would say so.
There you go, father.
The back might have a better view.
Good job.
Oh no! How am I supposed to see over the railing?
Didn't you bring some step ladders or something, Rick?
Would somebody be so
think it's
kind
better
as
up
to
here.
get Rick a step stool or something?
Am I
Sit on
in
my
your way?
shoulders, Rick. Or sit on the banister and accidentally fall into the court.
I believe I have
and
a
then
stool.
Just get, like,
I'll get up
thrown in
there.
the dungeon again.
I love.
Yes.
I got one!
Yes, of course you do, princess. It's nothing more than a knight.
Wow.
Sir Percival, I
See,
don't know where to
told
sit.
you it was the best view in the house.
That's not for you to say, my love.
Where to sit?
Well, you wouldn't sit, sir. You would stand, yes, there, with the nobles.
I forgot I have my little box.
Just carry that around with you so you can see over the left. Look.
Yes.
Sir Ector, if you would, please, take one of the noble chairs, stand here.
Very
Along
well.
with the lords and ladies, of course, we'll witness this event. Squire Grimhelm, you know where to go.
Yes, Sir Percival.
This way, do we have a few late arrivals? Do we not have enough squires to balance out this side?
I saw Bart earlier.
Grimhelm, come even out the sides. Stand next to me if you like.
Hello, Bjorn.
Yes.
How are you, my man?
Squire Grimhelm, please stand next to Squire Volkai there.
Perfect.
Which one's
As you can see, there are still a few at the door.
Let's see who gets knighted.
We'll wait until they
No, I just can't open the door to go up to the top and watch from above.
Is he bigger? I am pretty tall as a character, but there are certainly taller characters. Grimhelm, yeah, he's a bit taller. Like Bifant plays like the highest possible character as far as I know. But now that I'm looking at it, Sebastian might be even a tiny bit taller. Yeah, but also there are other factors, Bifant, not just the height, not just, you know, how tall you are overall, but also your torso, your legs, and other IQL stuff that you can adjust, you know.
Yeah, it seems quite complex.
It's a lot, you know.
It scared me yesterday, right? Your character is so freaking imposing, Bear, but Bifant's towering over you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Enjoy everything.
Thank you.
It's quite a gathering. Yeah, the helmet is making you a tiny bit bigger. Just like Sebastian's haircut is making him a bit taller. That's why he wears it all the time. We finally know the real reason. He's compensating. Who knows what else he's packing? He's probably wearing a cucumber
allow
too.
me to close the doors.
It's your bucket head. Yeah. And here we are, right on time. You see me? Are you there, Hunker? Are you around? Yes, look up. Ah, of course, the Green Lady. Kinda wanna
My lords and ladies,
do hi to you, but
knights, squires, and villagers of Starfall and visiting common. I bid you all greetings. this is a knighting ceremony of the court of Camelot. I, as regent, acting in the stead of King Arthur, and have been granted the power of attorney to knight, of course, any said squires in his stead. That being said, I would like to first have a moment of silence.
Oh boy.
For Sir Tristan, who has lost his life in a duel, in honorable single combat. Unfortunately, he was not deemed worthy in the eyes of the dragon, and therefore was vanquished. However, still an honorable knight of the Round Table, with several notable accomplishments under his belt.
Aww. But now you have me instead. Are you happy? Yeah, how do you feel that? Talking about your dead self. Feels good, man. Are you happy with the replacement? Do you miss him already? Well, I am here to stay.
Good.
You're
May he
welcome.
rest with the dragon.
Can we have Tristan back?
Now, first order of business.
No.
Squire Grimhelm, will you please approach the carpet? Squire Cartier, will you please take his position on the other side of the carpet?
Where the hell is she going?
No, we're next to Squire Vorkai.
Cartier's confused.
Ah, there you are. Now, since you've lost your knight that you serve under, who do you serve under now?
Well, I'm still serving King Arthur without a knight at the moment, so possible.
Good. Well, I have spoken with Arthur, and please kneel, sir. To all those that see and hear, present letters. Sir Percival in the matter of Squire Grimhelm in the town of Starfall, under the most high and mighty King Arthur, Lord of Camelot, present greeting upon the grace of the great dragon. Know all men that before us in the court of Camelot, and in the presence of the great dragon, knights, squires, lords, and ladies of the court of my said lord, were present, and in fact in person, namely the said Squire Grimhelm, of the one part, and Sir Percival being knight of the Round Table of the other part. Sir Percival being of pure and free will, without the compulsion of without any compulsion, recognized and confessed.
You're reading too fast, Faust.
Ceded, transferred by himself.
This is not a rap battle.
By the grace and consent of Arthur Pendragon, Knight of Camelot, and as proctor and general attorney, from his heirs and successors for an estate of inheritance, and by audiences of the village of Starfall, a certain fief, called the fief of House Percival, being in the said parishes, parcel of the fief, the fiefdom of Sinvar, containing about 3 boves of land called the Bove Kinva.
What the hell?
Lying in the said parish of Marion, and likewise all and such signatories.
I have no idea what's going on.
Graces and franchises as to the aforesaid fiefs, and with them attached, and being a certain dinner which said Squire Grimhelm being in the said land for the price and sum of 18 bushels, large measure, of course, of annual wheat rent, which 18 bushels of wheat rent said. Squire Grimhelm will make and assign in parcels to the said Sir Percival, furnished and guaranteed upon the security of all his estate, and likewise the said Squire Grimhelm shall furnish and guarantee for an estate of inheritance henceforth for themselves and their heirs, the aforesaid Sir Percival and his heirs, the aforesaid tentaments, dignitaries, and franchises in the form and manner above said, and declares all other estates lying in the said land whatsoever as the said parties acknowledged before us.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Of which the seal
I think Faust finally lost it. I think he had a stroke.
For the parties and the request of the said court of
He's just stuck, in his loop.
these presented letters has been put and appended, done and given in the said land of Camelot as aforesaid in the 1 year of grace, in the presence of the said parties of the great dragon, collated with the original and sealed with the said seal of the king and the royal court of the said land on this day, as signed by myself, Sir Percival. Therefore, by the power invested in me as regent to King Arthur Pendragon, I do dub thee Sir Grimhelm.
There we
and
go.
That as a knight
I literally had to kill off my character
Percival,
because under my
in the
guidance
stead
he would
of
never
Sir
become a knight. This was the
Arise,
only
Sir
way for him to become a knight.
Huzzah!
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 Yes, it was about time.
Sir Grimhelm, would you please take your place next to Sir Ector? I will make sure that your writ and title is forwarded to you.
Very well, Sir Percival.
Took you long enough.
Oh, actually, I did forget something. Would you please return, Sir Grimhelm?
Sir Percival?
Yes. What good is being called Grimhelm without your personalized helm?
Grimhelm.
It's currently in my room.
No, it is currently in front of you, sir.
The very Grimhelm. Oh, I see what he did there. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Well done.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Thank you, Sir Percival.
What the hell is that? That's awesome. Now he's truly Grimhelm.
Yeah. Now, yes, please do take your position next to your father.
You look ridiculous. Don't shush me.
Now, do we have other matters here? Oh, yes, we do. Squire Barris, would you please take the floor?
Oh my god, look at this. It's awesome. He looks like fucking Sauron.
And face me. Take a knee. To all those that see
Wandering grows them
send
all.
letters
I
to
see
further
you.
the matter of Squire Varus in the town of Stallfall, under the most high and mighty King Arthur, Lord of Camelot, present greeting upon the grace of the great dragon. Know all men that before us in the court of Camelot, in the presence of the great dragon, knights, squires, lords, and ladies of the court of the said lord, were present, and in fact, in person, namely the said Squire Varus of the one part, and Sir Percival being Knight of the Round Table of the other part. Sir Percival being of pure and free will, and without any
I think so,
compulsion,
P-Fun.
recognized and confessed, having sold, quit, ceded, and transferred by himself, and likewise by the grace and consent of Arthur Pendragon. Knight of Camelot and his proctor and attorney general from his heirs and successors for an estate of inheritance by his audience at the village of Starfall, a certain fief called the Fife for House Percival, being in the said parishes, parcel of the fief.
It is awesome, P-Fund.
Containing about
My character
3
hates it,
bovies
but
of land called the Bovie
Lich King,
Wood,
yes.
lying in the said parish of Marion, and likewise all such seigneuries, dignitaries, liberties, graces, and franchises to the aforesaid fiefs, and with them attach and belong a certain dinner, which the said Squire Varus, being in the said land for the price and sum of 18 bushels, large measure, of annual wheat rent, being 18 bushels of wheat rent to the said Squire Varus, will make and assign in parcels to the said Sir Percival, furnished and guaranteed on the security of all his estate. And likewise the said Squire Varus shall furnish and guarantee for an estate of inheritance, henceforth for themselves and their heirs, to the aforesaid Sir Percival, and to his heirs the aforesaid tentaments, dignitaries, and franchises in the form and manner.
I don't think he does. Hungry.
All other estates lying in the said land whatsoever as to the said parties acknowledged before us, in witness whereof and discharge of which the seal of Percival, the said land of Marion, for the parties and the request of the said court of Camelot to these present letters, has been put and appended, done and given in the said land of Camelot, as aforesaid this 1 year, in
Hello, Oracle.
the
Yeah.
grace and presence of the said parties.
Once he
and
matches it with the
great
armor,
dragon,
it will be awesome.
collated with the original, sealed with the said seal of king and a royal court.
Even the
in said
pauldron
land of
or
this day.
the armor looks
Signed
kind of
myself,
fitting.
Sir
Especially
Percival,
the freaking.
by the power invested in me as regent to King Arthur Pendragon, I do dub thee Sir Varus, and that of a knight of Camelot and House Percival. Arise, Sir Varus. And it's customary, as a knight of Sir Percival, here is your Percival Lion Helm. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Congratulations, Boris.
Huzzah!
You had it in you.
Congratulations. Huzzah.
Sir Varus, would you please kindly make your way next to the guard captain Albion over there?
Aye, sir.
What to do? This floor is becoming quite smaller, isn't it? Squire Vorkai, would you please step forward and center yourself on the floor? Please do kneel. It has been duly noted that you have been exceedingly steadfast in your dedication to king and kingdom, even with the result of your two brothers being ultimate traitors to the crown. This dedication has not gone unnoticed.
Thank you, sir.
Therefore, to all who see or hear these present letters, Sir Percival, in the matter of Squire Vorkai in the town of Starfall, under the most high mighty King Arthur, Lord of Camelot, present greeting upon the grace of the great dragon. Now all men that before us in the court of Camelot, and in the presence of the great dragon, knights, squires, lords, ladies of the court of my said lord, were present, and in fact in person, namely the said Squire Vorkai of the one part, and Sir Percival being knight of the round table of the other part. Sir Percival being a pure and free will, without any compulsion, recognized and confessed, having sold, quit, ceded, and transferred by himself, and likewise by the grace and consent of Arthur Pendragon, King of Camelot, and as proctor and general attorney from his heirs and successors for the estate of inheritance, and by audience of the village of Starfall, a certain fief called the Fife of House Percival, being in the said parishes.
Faust, more like fast.
Let's see, what 5 do you get? Oh, Kinwood. Containing about 3 bovies of land called the Bovie Kinwood, lying in the said parish of Marion, and likewise all such dignitaries, liberties, graces, and franchises of the aforesaid 5s, and with them attached, and along with a certain dinner, which the said Squire Varus takes and owns annually for an estate of inheritance. He claims on the 5 of Kinwood, being in the said land for the price and sum of 18 bushels, large measure, of course, of annual wheat rent paid, of which 18 bushels of wheat rent the said Squire Varus will make and assign in parcels to the said Sir Percival, furnished and guaranteed on the security of all his estate. And likewise the said Squire Varus shall furnish and guarantee for an estate inheritance henceforth for themselves and their heirs, and the aforesaid Sir Percival to his heirs the aforesaid tentaments, dignitaries, and franchises in the form and manner said, and declares upon all other estates lying in the said land whatsoever, as to the said parties acknowledged before us, in witness whereof, and discharge in which the seal of Percival in the said land of Marion, for the parties at which the request of the said court of Camelot to these present letters have been put and appended, done and given in the said land of Camelot, as aforesaid, in this the year of grace, and in the presence of the said parties and Great Dragon, collated with the original, sealed with the said seal of the king and the royal court in said land of this day. Signed myself, Sir Percival. Therefore, by the power invested in me as regent to King Arthur Pendragon, I dub the Knight of House Percival and that of Camelot. Arise, Sir Vilquai. And there is your helm of House Percival.
Huzzah!
Thank you, sir. This is an honor beyond all others.
It is an honor well deserved, sir. Now, please take your place next to Squire Grimhelm, or Sir Grimhelm. My apologies, sir.
Sir Percival, I do have one request, however.
What is it?
In honor of my father and in honor of my family that has fallen, I wish to be known as Sir Felric, my family name, sir.
Wow.
If that is acceptable.
Absolutely. You should be known as Sir Felric.
Thank you.
Up, take your place next to Sir Grimhelm.
Oh, I'm sorry,
These rookie knights.
Huzzah, Sir Felric.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah, Sir Grimhelm.
Huzzah!
Thank you.
Huzzah.
My character politely claps with his hands behind his back.
Let's see, where am I? Gladwin. Who's the fiefdom of Gladwin? Oh, yes. Guard Captain Albion, will you please step forward and center yourself on the floor?
As you wish.
Please kneel. For continued service to King and Kingdom and Castle of Starfall and its security, as well as various actions afield. Well, let's see if I can get through this again.
Oh, God.
To all who see or hear these present letters, Sir Percival, in the matter of Guard Captain Chagor, in the town of Starfall, under the most high and mighty King Arthur, Lord of Camelot, present greeting upon the grace of the great dragon. Know all men that before us in the court of Camelot, and in the presence of the great dragon, knights, squires, lords, and ladies of the court of my said lord were present, and in fact the person, namely the said Guard Captain Chagor, of the part, and Sir Percival being Knight of the Round Table of the other part, Sir Percival being pure and free will without any compulsion, recognized and confessed, having sold, quit, ceded, and transferred by himself, and likewise the great and consent of Arthur Pendragon, Knight of Camelot, and Proctor and general attorney from his heirs and successors the state of inheritance, and by audience of the village of Starfall, a certain fief called the Fife House Percival, being in the said parishes, parcel of the fief Gladwin, containing about 3 boves of land called the Bove Gladwin, lying in the said parish of Marion, and likewise all such seigneuries, dignitaries, liberties, graces, and franchises to the aforesaid fiefs, and with them attach and belong a certain dinner, which the said God Captain Albion Tregor takes and owns annually for an estate of inheritance he claims on the fief of Gladwin, being in the said land for the price and sum of 18 bushels, large measure of annual wheat rent, which 18 bushels of wheat rent the said Captain Albion Tregor will make and assign in parcels to the said Sir Percival, furnished and guaranteed to the security of all his estate. And likewise, the said Albion Tregor shall furnish and guarantee an estate of inheritance henceforth for themselves and their heirs, and the aforesaid Sir Percival to his heirs for the aforesaid tentaments, dignitaries, and franchises in the form and manner above said, and declares upon all other estates lying in the said land whatsoever as the said parties acknowledged before us. In witness whereof, in discharge of which the seal of Percival in the said land of Marion for the parties and the request of the said court of Camelot to these present letters has been put and appended, done and given in the said land of Camelot, as aforesaid in this year, the grace and in the presence of the said parties and the great dragon, collated with the original, sealed with the said seal of the king and the royal court of the said land of this day, signed myself, Sir Percival. Therefore, by the power invested in me as regent to King Arthur, I do dub thee Knight Albion Tregor, and that of Camelot. Take your helms. And
Thank you very
arise,
much.
Sir Tregor.
Thank you. It was a great honor.
Indeed. Huzzah!
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 Please take your place next to Sir Brickard Etheldred over there. And next time,
I think you're right, I'm dying.
Sir Tregor, I expect to see you in shiny armor like myself.
Absolutely.
Now, that leaves our remaining squires. I do wish that you would continue to do your duty and charges. Everything that you have done has been recognized. Of course, Squire Huxley, your participation and excellent fighting skills in the capture of the Jarl has not gone unrecognized. We will continue to have these knighting ceremonies, so I do not wish you to despair. Squire Bartolomus, you have a knight that you have been working with in lieu of Sir Tristan since his passing.
Can be Grimhelms.
No, I do not serve any knight
Squire.
at the moment.
Well, it would seem now that you have some choices, sir.
Indeed.
Indeed.
So, please do continue your work. We will conclude this this ceremony, and as is our tradition, in the inn, where the newly knighted nobles will entertain us with their stories as their largest failures. All are invited, even those in the gallery.
No boy.
And in the name of King Arthur, long may he reign.
Long may he reign.
Long may he reign.
Yes.
We shall conclude this meeting. Thank you all.
Did he say mating?
I may borrow the newly knighted knights for just a minute. Right, come on over, we'll have a quick chat. All right, gentlemen, congratulations and well done. As a knight in service of Camelot, you have, of course, the
You
access
can
to
go
a few
this way, Hartley.
privileges above the typical serviceman. As such, all these privileges may be accessed through Page Garner. Page Garner is just outside these doors here. Speak to him, and you will see that you are outfitted with your knightly equipment. Once again, congratulations.
Oh,
Thank you.
Jam here.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, Sir
Thank you, Sir Ector.
Nicely done. I can't wait to see Pifan as a knight.
I think you might be behind the door.
I think I got lost.
Honestly, I think he's going to do great. I think that
if no one else can get the door, I can.
the death of Tristan really helped him in that character development.
There you go.
At least I hope so.
Squires, if you would be so kind as to help those in the gallery get out of the castle.
Of the free boost.
Sure thing.
My little butt.
Let me know if you have any issues with the page.
We're here opening the doors for you, Alexandria. Go right ahead.
I think you can see.
Oh, these things should be quite useful.
I think that's it, everybody.
I'll have a quick look, just make sure. Yeah.
Congratulations, Sir Velric.
You as well, Sir Varus. What did I tell you yesterday? I knew it'd be you.
We've got
Way more.
I was rather nervous.
That was I, but
Come on, Rick,
well,
let's go.
it's a big step for both of us, for all of us, really. And Sir
Hey.
Tregor, congratulations to you.
Aye, that's
Very
why
much
it was
deserved.
lost,
Thank you to you as well.
That was
That was entertaining.
Oh, well.
Do not forget, gentlemen,
Go right
my
ahead,
tradition is to go and tell your worst story at the tavern.
Worst story, huh?
Well, your greatest failure, your greatest shame, an embarrassing story.
I believe I have one lined up.
Marvelous.
Oh boy.
This will be entertaining.
Oh, I'm sure.
So our greatest failure should be entertaining.
For everyone else, not for us.
If you want a reminder of your failures, Grimhelm, I'm going to be right there. Just let me know.
All right, Father, please let me know of my failures as a squire.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Sir Tregor.
Thank you. Guess I need to get some shiny armor now.
Shiny armor? I had problems to go through doors before, but with this helmet.
You won't have all the issues now.
It's simple,
honest-
Grimhild. Just get used to ramming your enemies with your head.
I was about to say, Sir Grimhelm, you could definitely impale some people with that.
So what you're saying is they have to pile on. I see.
I will say, though, it is a very nice helmet. It does fit your armor.
Yes, if we ever lose our battering ram, we can use my son.
I mean, he's just as good.
Also, congratulations, Sir Grimhelm, Sir Varus, and Sir Felric, even though he's not here right now.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. Can you see it?
You said there was a possibility that there was a shrine?
There is a shrine, yes. Nathaniel
Oh?
set one up over in his hamlet. Calls it Frostfires. Do you know?
I'll definitely have to speak with Nathaniel. Maybe I'll just do that if there's no grave.
Aww.
Yes.
A shrine for Tristan. Bifant, why don't you mention some of your failures when in your practice with Tristan, the fact that you were unable to save the damsel in distress, you decided to fight both me and Dobene instead of, de-escalating the situation. Mention that. It was almost a battlefield. Or you could say, you could tug on people's heartstrings by mentioning that you you failed to, you failed to, of course, be there, for your knight. You could honestly say that you blame yourself at least a tiny bit. Okay, I'm gonna do this thing with my family now, so that I can maybe be back for the festival thing later. Gotcha, I'm 9. You go have fun with your fam. Thank you so much for stopping by as always. Enjoy the family time, and we'll be here. Is the Kano? I think it is. She has very green legs.
How are you doing, Lady Cardia?
I am well.
That's good.
Nathaniel is still guarding the freaking village. Oh, I love it.
Nathaniel, how are you?
Hello, Nathaniel.
Blessed day.
Hi, it is.
We're hitting the tavern to drink and celebrate the knighting. You're welcome to come.
I am currently patrolling, but perhaps after.
Yeah,
Very well.
please join us, and thank you for your service during the ceremony.
Congratulations. Of course.
Thank you, Theodore. I appreciate that.
Okay. Congratulations, Alvin.
Thank you, Happy.
I'm going to kick you today, alright? Really good.
Congratulations.
There you are.
Like I can't poke at you no more, eh?
Bit of that.
I'm still poking
probably
you.
Oh my
still will.
god.
You don't.
Did you say you did want some wine as well? Sure. All right, there you go. Thank you. Of course.
Oh,
Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
how are you today?
Bonaventura, hello.
Seems you didn't curse me after all, Nathaniel.
I'm full of my chair, son.
Oh,
How are you?
Sir Vorkai, I suppose it is now.
Sir Felric?
Uh,
I took my family name.
Sir Ector, that is now
Of
a
course.
knight.
I have a matter to discuss
Perhaps
with you.
you don't recognize our
Can I
customs,
borrow
but
you for one moment?
knights are not to be ordered around in that manner. So
Very well. Full of my chair,
choose a
sir,
squire.
son.
Also,
Best out of
congratulations, Sir
All
Ferris.
right.
I don't know how about you treat your children, Percival, but I
Congratulations.
demand discipline.
One. I just-
You treat them with respect, sir, as they are the future.
Yes, indeed. And they need to learn how to treat their relatives with respect.
indeed, sir. But respect is duly earned by king and duty. And he has done so. Therefore, he's wearing his helm and has the title of knight.
There you are.
Thank you.
Of course.
Then maybe so.
With that title, should come that same respect, sir. The very one that you demand.
Oh, I'm sure he can do both just fine. I trained him well for this day.
Indeed. Perhaps you can choose a squire to do that job.
Maybe. Maybe not. No, it doesn't want a squire.
Fine.
This is everyone.
That's a good deal. That's not much to do. That like
All
it's out.
Sir Ethelred, would you care to inform the newly knighted as to the traditions that we have once we've reached the inn?
To the newly knighted, it is customary to share your most shame-ridden story upon this night of your highest elation. So do not be shy. You are amongst friends.
Thank you, Evaldo.
Where's Borkai? I don't know. He should be here somewhere. Maybe he needed to go. I think he mentioned something on Discord.
Very well. Then I will share my story first. If Sir Traeger Albion doesn't want to start.
Oh, I'm just trying to think of one, that's all. It was honestly too
Start
many.
us off, Griffon. Start us off.
Okay. Well, actually, there are two. One is striking a bit close to home right now, so I will start with the funnier one. During the training under Sir Tristan, when Sir Daubeny still was a squire and Bart was also a squire under Sir Tristan, he made us train a certain predicament. The damsel in distress training. So, Sir Tristan and the other two squires were the scoundrels, the bandits,
Festivals, really.
and we had actually Alexandra participated this. She was the damsel in distress, and the other squire had to talk down the bandits and rescue the princess. While Bart and Daubeny splendidly rescued the damsel, I did not.
Thank you, Walter.
Because I confronted all three of them at the same time in combat and got pummeled quite harshly.
He did.
And I could rescue the damsel in distress. I'm still sorry, Alexandra.
Aww.
That was quite shameful.
Ha! Very good. Very good. Who's next? I know that Sir Feldrick here has arrived a bit late, so perhaps we can explain to him what we're doing.
Lovely Bifund. That was very
Telling
nice.
our worst stories, meaning
Good
the ones
times,
that are
good
most
times.
embarrassing.
Oh, I see. Now, is this most embarrassing in my time as a squire or my whole life?
Your choice.
Could be either.
Could be either. But to be honest, most embarrassing moment of my life as a member of Camelot, especially as a squire. One that breaks my heart a little bit. But probably the most embarrassing story I've ever had in my entire life, given there weren't very many. When I was younger, we had a very, very tall tree, very tall apple tree in our orchard. And, well, you see, I brought a girl back home, and I was trying to impress her. And so I climbed to the top of this tree to try and find the finest apple that I possibly could. And, well, one of the branches broke. I fell. I smacked a couple branches, and one of them snagged on my breeches. Pulled them right off, including the undergarments. And I hung there. Well, not naked, just sitting there. And then finally, when I fell, a whole bushel of apples fell down and hit me in the head. I was knocked out for probably about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. I still think about it to this day. It was terrible. I don't think that girl ever talked to me again.
Well done, sir. Well done. Who's next?
Well, I think I might have one. It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest, at least to me. One time I was visiting my father while he was away on a bit of a campaign, I guess you could say, just to defend the homeland and where we were. And I was not the best on a horse at the time. since then I've done a lot of practicing and things of that nature to become quite a bit better. But one of the guards that were there decided it was a great idea to play a trick on me. So he smacked the back of the horse's rump, and the horse went flying off, bucked me off. My foot got caught in the stirrup, and I was starting to get dragged through the mud all the way through the camp. The horse must have ran about a half mile into a swamp, where finally my foot came unstuck, and I was just left there in the mud. It took, I would say, probably about a half hour to 45 minutes for them to find me. And my father goes up to me and says, honestly, just asked what happened. And I said, honestly, I don't know. First thing, I was trying to ride a horse, wasn't exactly succeeding. Next thing you know, I'm being dragged through the mud, and the horse is gone. He says, well, the horse is not as important as you. And
too late.
Brought back, found the guard, and I kicked him in the shin. It was a funny time.
Okay.
Well done, sir.
What was the embarrassing part about that story?
Sir Varus.
So, back when I was still with the mercenary company, we were tasked with dealing with some bandits who had encamped inside a old fort. Me and a buddy of mine was tasked with scaling the walls in an attempt to open the gate from the inside to allow our forces in. As we climbed to the top of the wall, thinking we were actually quite sneaky, we was immediately spotted by a guard, and in a bit of a panic, we tried to jump down onto a roof of a building to immediately fall through straight into their latrines. We then started to make a rather hasty, smelly escape through their camp, and was unfortunately not actually able to get that gate open, and had to return rather disgustingly back. It took quite a while to remove that smell.
Well, that is quite embarrassing. I can tell, as is custom, one of my stories, of course. When I was a squire, a younger lad, I was quite taken with the ladies at times, and I remember having a bit of a fascination, would you say, with the tavern keep's daughter.
What?
And one day she bid me meet her in the back by the where they store the meats and cheeses, the shed back there. And of course my eagerness and anticipation had, let's just say, violently disrobed, awaiting her presence. Well,
the knighting ceremony. It was a huge event.
To my knowledge, the tavern keeper's wife was in need of some cheese or something.
About 40 minutes ago.
And had entered the
and I think it will progress to the
now, I don't know if you've ever been in one of these spaces, but it's quite dark. Once I heard
the
her
festivities
come in,
afterwards,
and, not knowing that it was not the tavern keep's daughter, reached out, of course, and let's just say fondled her in perhaps the most unfortunate way, as one would with a
come talk to my character. I'll make you feel better.
Began to shriek and wail and scream.
We'll get rid of that anxiety in no time.
A sausage that was hanging above the rafter there.
I see, Ellie.
She opened the door and ran out screaming, and of course, in my confusion, ran out screaming.
You can see it on Faust's point of view,
apologizing
or
profusely,
on my vote.
not realizing that I was.
Lindsay was also
disrobed.
streaming it. She still is.
And of course, as time would permit, of course, the tavern keep's daughter was standing right there, and apparently felt that she had caught me in the back stores with her mother. As you can see, that is perhaps one of my embarrassing stories there.
Quite a lot of
And she
people,
never did
actually.
speak with me again.
Bifant was one of
Quite
them.
disappointed about that.
Varus,
Oh
the Felric one, Captain
that seems
Tregor, Albion.
Oh, please, milady.
Well, Sir Percival, it seems that both of our luck with the women is rather sour at times.
Yes, I would agree.
I hear that.
Well, congratulations to all our newly knighted squires. And of course, we look forward to knighting the rest of our squires as they show their achievements in said duties, of course.
Hello.
Wow, it is so very quiet in here. I can hear a fly buzzing about my head.
And some burping.
Whoever that is.
Oh, sorry about that.
Quincy, that was you over there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my.
I'm getting excited for the festival, eh?
Indeed, the festival. How has that been coming along?
Yes.
How much would it cost to give everybody a drink?
Yes, there is Bifant.
Okay, I'll give you a gold.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wow.
It's like a few rounds, my man.
I think he's buying a few
Apparently
rounds
someone does
there.
not know how to do math.
Oh, one more thing I would like
Ladies.
to add. I want to ensure that you know that it is not very common for a knight to take on 11 squires. Typically, they would have one. So therefore, if you're newly minted knight, I would not expect to have 11 squires.
Fair enough.
But, Sir Percival, you're teaching them quite well.
That is kind words, Sir Grimhelm. I am not the only one to take credit for that education. Of course, Sir Ector here has been instrumental in their education as well. And of course, we expect all our knights to pass on what they've learned and to teach new knights themselves. And of course, defend the kingdom as well.
Aye. If I could have a moment here, huh?
Of course.
All right, Mr. Burps.
I think it's right proper since everybody else has gotten a bit of recognition in this time. I think a nice good huzzah for Sir Percival and Sir Ethelred is in order. I think, yeah.
I'd say so.
Indeed.
Hey.
Indeed.
So, if y'all would say with me, let's all give you a nice round of applause for them and give them a nice hearty huzzah.
Huzzah!
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 Yes.
Cheers to you all, and thank you for your kind words. Well, on to other matters. We do have a carrier that is arriving from a field where King Arthur has been out on campaign. We expect his arrival sometime tomorrow, at which time we shall read aloud the contents to the Aesir as to what conditions that the king has laid out for their grant of dukedoms. I do not know the content, and I also do not know what the expectation of their reaction is going to be. So, we must prepare for every eventuality.
Yes.
Hmm.
It's just, well, I don't know, the drinking strength of everybody else, but here you go. Next server round done, baby.
Thank you.
I think I bought like 6 rounds, Rick.
Sir Triggle, are you going to be
Get
keeping
everybody here drunk.
captain, or you appointed somebody else?
There's been talk of training an individual to assist in that, and once they are ready, passing along that mantle to them.
Well, you know, over the coming of days that they have been talking about how bored they've been.
Yes, how bored they've been. I'm sure they will become quite busy very soon.
I'm sure
Why? Are more princesses arriving?
No.
Is 2 princesses not enough for you?
1 princess is enough to keep the entire realm busy, if I might say.
Certainly not enough for me.
Well, I mean, if it pleases everyone, I can return to Lyria, become queen, and then return back.
Please, I don't need.
Yes, please do.
I don't need all Illyria to descend upon us.
Well, that'll be entertaining.
Very. I mean, it would be giving you what you want, though. Only one last princess in the land.
I mean,
Well,
I don't think anyone ever said they only wanted one.
We need
Who said
more
one was
princes,
enough?
clearly. We need like 12.
Why don't you have any princes?
We do.
Do we?
Where?
What do you mean we do?
Secret
We
prince.
don't have any princes.
Oh, it's not a
Princes.
secret if you're going to declare it in front of 30 people in the inn.
Right there.
I'm not.
Oh,
a
that
Then
makes
it's
it-
definitely not
that
a
makes it
secret
very-
anymore.
Apparently, he's hiding in disguise as a pig farmer.
I'm
Yes.
not a prince.
Are you sure?
Quincy, you sure?
I'm most certainly sure. Yeah.
Oh dear.
I miss
Wait,
Adelaide.
You are a prince? Do you have a permit for that, Quincy?
I'm so sad she
Oh, you go
rerolled
with the damn
before I could
habits.
introduce her to this new character of mine.
Oh,
Well, here, let me go ahead and get into character real quick here. No, sir, I certainly don't have a permit. Please don't smart me. I'm just a wee little civilian.
Come on,
you were a
Sarah.
prince.
Of course, you be Sarah.
You
She was a
did not
handful,
Say you were a wee little prince.
but
Yeah.
she was the good kind of handful.
Wee little
Listen,
Oh, man.
it is no shame to have a little wee, alright?
Little wee wee.
or in some people's cases, a womb broom.
Oh my. Please
Oh,
never
I-
say that again.
Oh,
Yes.
goodness.
Yeah.
If I lived my entire life without hearing that again, I think I would be happy.
I think we would all die happy.
Does anyone mind if I take this opportunity to say something?
Of course not.
Go ahead, Volkai.
Stand and
Oh.
say your mind, man.
I would just like to thank all of you. The ones that I've fought alongside, the ones that I've known since the beginning, and the ones I've met long after. The ones that have helped me, even in the shops, as well on the streets, who have been kind enough to help me along the way. To those that we still have and the ones that we've lost, I wouldn't have gotten this far without all of you, truly. And of course, I would like to raise a toast to a man that actually kept me alive a long time ago. Not sure how many people still think of him, but there's a fort that we're building in his honor. Vinicius. He stayed back and he defended me when I couldn't fight. I fear that if it was not for him, I would not have lived to see this day. And I would also like to, raise a toast to my father as well. Argyle Felric. He was a warrior back in the day. A strong one at that. And if it wasn't for him, I don't really think that the thought of knighthood would have ever crossed me. I'd probably still be on my orchard somewhere, tending to the trees all by myself. So to all of you, as I said, those we still have and those we've lost, thank you, dearly, from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, a
Hear,
toast
hear.
to them. Here, here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might I say, Sir Felric, I believe I was right in making that bet the other day.
I think you were. It's a good thing I didn't put any money on it.
I was partially right.
What gamble? I'm curious.
We were all
Well-
betting on who would be knighted, and I bet that it would be Vorkai.
I said it was going to be Varys, and I was right.
So
I thought it was going to be me.
of my top 3, it was either Sebastian, Varys, or Vorkai.
Yeah, those were mine as well.
Oh wow, thank you, AC.
Nope. Grimhelm.
I'm actually surprised Aesir wasn't
my only
one of
bet.
them.
You were my 4th, Grimhelm. Don't worry.
To be honest with you, I didn't quite.
He was freaking
I
pummeled
didn't
by
quite see the
so many
captain coming,
Vikings.
but at the same time, I knew that he deserved it amongst most others, and it's a proud thing to see.
I
It
agree
is
with that.
interesting.
Absolutely.
Hey, very true.
That man worked hard. But not
It's
as-
That he
interesting
does.
that many believe that there's some sort of hierarchy from guard captain to squire, and I don't know if they understand the intention of a squire is to actually learn how to fight, to learn how to care for your weapons, your horse, your armor. You do so by caring for a knight's armor, horse, weapons, and of course learning the art of war. Guard captain is clearly versed in those things, as he has been quite instrumental in many battles. Therefore,
Very
it
true.
makes quite a bit of sense for a guard captain to be promoted to knight in the stead of, a victory on the battlefield, as well as showing dedication to, king and country, leading the town,
Exactly, senpai.
protecting its
You got
people,
this.
and showing that the guards are paid and taken care of, showing a great deal of responsibility.
You'll get there, my man.
Ultimately,
Next time.
to one that would become a lord of the land.
Very true. I just don't think most of us were looking out of squires for the knighting.
Indeed, indeed.
A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one.
At least there needs to be some sort of surprise in this town. Seems everyone knows everything,
Ah.
anyways.
Well,
So you know
Does that
when
mean
an
there really is a prince?
exactly. So you know when a
knew
prince
it
is
was
coming.
Quincy.
So Quincy really is a prince. I see.
No, I mean,
Thanks,
honestly,
you things.
what if Raja was the prince the entire time?
What if it was Rick being the prince this entire time and nobody knew?
The princess.
Rick being a princess.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
That would be a bit of a twist.
Yeah.
I can commission the outfit if you wish.
Oh my.
I prefer men's clothing.
No one's judging.
Listen, you dress however you want to. It doesn't change the fact that you're a princess.
Oh, I never denied that fact.
I mean,
said
you should
prefer
just say
men's
that you are
clothing.
late. The other day when you were going out and I believe it was with Amaya and a bunch of others.
Mhm.
I said, "Oh yeah, we're going out for girl time," and then you're like, "Yeah, I'm going too," and I'm like, "Interesting."
See, what had happened was I mispronounced, saying tiny Rick, and it came out as Lady Rick, right? And it kind of just stuck with it, and I now roll with it.
So he is now Lady Rick. Wonderful.
You damn right.
Sir Ferric, are you okay?
He doesn't believe me
enough
here,
drink
just like
to
I do.
Fist fight with the air.
The drinks have made him mad.
Fight the chair.
Beat up that. Fight it. Chair's your
What
seat.
is it?
You show that chair who's boss.
I think he's challenging you, AC.
Yeah, it's right over there. You see the door about under the.
No, I do gotta say, I love the helmet, though, Grimhelm. Sir Grimhelm. It's really nice.
I don't think I've
He
ever
certainly
seen
has the best
Grimhelm's
helmet around,
actual
that's for
face,
sure.
only of the helmet.
The Vikings
It's
will
rare,
certainly
though.
recognize him now.
And back we go.
Like to hear some helm?
Too late, Grimhelm. I've seen it. I will remember it now.
You know,
No,
actually,
no. Your eyes are too bad.
Yes.
but on a serious note, like you could really hurt somebody with that helmet.
I do
Honestly?
believe that it does allow him to live up to his namesake, Grim Helm.
Thank you so much for
I,
following.
I would say so.
Babylon Vo.
What
How
the
are
hell?
you?
Oh my god. Okay, who's
That was
farting?
not.
It's the bathroom.
In the outhouse.
Someone did go in the bathroom.
The
Never
indoor
mind.
outhouse is right there.
No,
Light a
God.
match, sir.
No, don't light a match.
My lord, you're gonna blow the whole place up.
I do have a concern though now. If you're going to put a bunch of people in shiny armor with the same helmet, I won't be able to recognize anyone.
Oh, isn't that a shame? Almost as if it was by design on the battlefield.
Yes, but that doesn't do any good in town. I'm trying to just go on.
Well, they're not all going to wear their helmets in town.
Good night, Sir Ferric.
I will. Is that possible?
Well, that is your choice, sir.
That's because Grimhelm only wears helmets, and Vorkai is down.
Hey, he's
The
not
drink
much of a
was-
You
drinker.
drink way too much, I think.
I guess so.
How many do you think he got?
Oh
3?
no.
I
Do we
only
have
saw him
do we
drink.
have someone? Oh no.
He's
I
not
have
much of
a
a
feeling-
Do
drinker.
you have? Oh no, I think he's got it.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Help.
oh.
Hold on,
Oh,
hold on.
no, would you?
The chair situation.
There we go.
See, I think you've gotten a little bit bigger.
Can someone can you push Vorkai out of the way
But not that
for me? He's
weird.
big, easier. Just kind of give him a.
Give him a run kick, medical kick.
There you go. Perfect.
I don't know
the
why,
best
but I
black
have a
mist
certain urge
across
to
the land.
forge a few
Why are you
rings.
kicking me? Oh shit.
Oh god.
You were stuck in the chair.
You need a
Sir
cape
Ferric.
first. from him.
Yeah, I was having some issues there.
I think you need a cape and a
There we go. Freaking
quite a
Sauron.
fearsome
Oh,
Take it
okay.
back.
ball
chair.
might go well
Just
with your
pushing it
Oh.
in a little bit.
I don't have a maul, but I have this.
Mm.
Oh wow.
Have a good one, Andrew.
You as well.
Oh my.
Dear Fergus, I said
Are you going to set up a giant tower as to overlook
That was you, Akron.
contested land?
I mean, he's really into dark
I'm sorry.
arts.
Well,
told you
I'm
not to-
already towering
Oh
over
boy.
people.
Lord of the Rings.
I told you not to eat all those Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, it was
Could I
just,
commission a Van Ghoul axe off you? By
just
chance?
the lunar
well-
whiskey messed with me.
I told you it was strong stuff. I tell everyone strong stuff, but no one believes me, and then they're passing out, or their body is trying to get rid of it as fast as possible.
Well,
What were you
if
trying to
you
say,
all would
Princess?
Excuse me. I'm going to go change into
Rick?
my wear.
Once Duncan wakes up, I will make one.
Do your
You
escape
promised me a
outfit.
weapon. Whatever
All right.
They you
wants. Give him the free weapon.
Aye, you're the ones I asked to take off the shirt.
Please.
That's fine.
Does everyone have a drink? Does anyone need like fresh drinks?
He promised me a free
God
No,
bless.
I'm fine. I don't need a drink.
You were
On a
not at the ceremony,
Nathaniel.
but had you been, you would have
yes.
received some news that
Your
you
Royal
were
Highness.
going to.
Grimhelm, can I have a
give
word with you in
a
private?
in
Of course, father.
Very well, it won't take long.
Yes, that we do, Your
Sorry.
Royal Highness.
Congratulations, dear. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
There's one problem, however. That
now, Your Royal
this will
Highness.
require that you
yes, please. I am
dress as
probably
one
going
of
to
the
be
town
receiving
guard. Would this be suitable for you? This way you are recognizable as one of the guard.
Let me just place my mount here.
All right.
No, excuse me.
Hello, Harvey.
Oh my dear, how are you doing? Congratulations.
Thank you,
That's
Harvey.
very pointy.
I suspect.
Currently.
Thank you. And I mean, you are.
Don't mind me, I have all the time in the world. It's not like I'm going to die soon.
Please, sir, I was talking to this knight.
Yes.
Day after all.
Sorry, Happy. I will talk to you later.
Acceptance transfer and.
All right. Well, I look forward to it, Grimel. Be good, my dear. And congratulations again.
Thank you, Happy.
Well,
Right,
it
Bob?
certainly looks like they're giving these knight titles away like it's nothing, like it's meaningless. Like a participation trophy. But I guess you have earned yours, not like the rest of them. Congratulations are in order. It took you a while, but you finally did it. I guess I didn't waste my time when I brought you into this world. At least you did something right. I will only say this once, so pay attention. I'm proud of you. Don't make me regret those words.
Thank you, Father.
Yes. Now, go and
I wish
celebrate.
Cotsworth would be here.
Yes, me too, but I guess we cannot have everything, can't we?
Indeed.
Very well then. Now that you're a knight, you have finally fulfilled your duties as a squire, and you can embrace your fate, and you can follow in my footsteps. I will expect you to soon join the round table eventually. By my side, of course. You have a long road ahead of you, but I'm sure you'll get there one day. Now, don't you dare die on me on the battlefield. You are far too important and far too valuable.
I thought I was a disgrace, but the knighting made me.
Yes, you used to be a disgrace, now you're a Sir Disgrace.
I see.
Yes, it's a tiny bit better, but you still have a lot to work on. So don't get too comfortable. Now that you have a title, doesn't mean much. You're still my son. And that's your main job.
I see, Father.
Yes. But as I said, for now, go on and go celebrate. I grow weary. I require my nap.
Oh, you're going to nap already?
Yes. Unless, of course, you want to engage in friendly sparring. Unfortunately, I don't have a sword, nor do I have an armor, because my butler is useless. As is everyone else in this village.
Wait, you don't even have...
No, I don't have everything. I only have my robe. Perhaps you could help me with that eventually.
I could, but I don't have everything.
Whatever you can spare, I will utilize it.
Well, I can definitely get you the armor.
An armor and a sword, that should be more than enough.
The sword I cannot. We have to ask Rick for this.
Very well. I'll expect my full gear tomorrow. I will pick it up from you.
Hello. I already have ceremony on that.
Well, if you want to go around, I can make it right now, but that will take some time.
Very well. Let's do it right now then. I can postpone my nap.
Based on my colours, alright?
But if you want to nap, you can.
No. I require my gear first, so I can actually fulfill my duties too, and see what these newly appointed knights are made of.
I see. Then you should go to Rick's place, the smithy.
Very well,
And
lead the
tell
way.
him you want the Draught Bane sword for yourself, and I get the other stuff.
Yes, thank you.
In lieu of my recent promotion here, In the future, should I ever take on a
I think
squire,
it's a fae. I
will
think
they
it's
be
just
wearing
come
the
to
exact
be near
colours
the
of Sir Percival as
pumpkins.
well? Or is there a level of, well, personal additions we might add?
Right, since you are still a knight
I
of
think
House Percival,
it
the House
thinks
Percival
that it's
colors just will if you adhere
camouflage
to.
near the
If you were to be
Understood.
knighted to the Round Table, that's when you will get that level of, you represent your own house colors. You're no longer being sponsored by another house. You are a knight of your own house. On holdings
Well,
and
he looks content,
Alright then.
so I'm not
Simple
going
question
to tell
then.
him
Thank you.
Of course. Anytime.
to leave or anything.
Yes, it looks
Maybe
handy.
he protects the pumpkins.
I need an
What time
outfit
does
change.
Here we are.
I don't know.
Event start. 6?
I'm doing
Eastern Standard Time?
6?
How about you?
I'm gonna have Lady Guardia design you a new set
It
of
was
armor.
a long ceremony.
Ooh, actually, I have some ideas. Guardia, I
Yes.
would appreciate your help. I know you have a fancy for.
It was a bit unexpected, I will say. With I did not expect my brother, but was more happy for him.
Yes, I don't know any of them well, but yeah,
Where are we going?
I'm going to bathe myself.
That either.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello.
Greetings, Master Blacksmith. I'd like to request, of course, if you're on your duty,
What were you gonna say, Gaia?
a sword.
Always am.
Lovely.
What kind of sword?
Ah, it is one of those swords that is extremely cold to the touch. A very sharp one.
There's a few that do that.
It's not
What is specific? One-handed, two-handed?
Yes, one-handed sword. A bane of existence to all my enemies. And please, put it on the top of my son. He will gladly pay for it.
One of those ones?
Yes, that's exactly the one.
Already here. Oh, I'm in the process of a trade deal right now. So you can take that one there out on loan until I'm able to gather the materials to make you a newer one.
Lovely, thank you. This will be more than enough for me for now. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Anything else I can help you with?
I will be good for now, but I will surely stop by later for any kind of maintenance or for other deals. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Shoulder one.
Yes.
Safe up there?
I think she does actually. It's new.
And have a great and wonderful rest of the
'cause
day.
I haven't been away.
You too.
Today, and she had one, so okay. I guess
that is the one that we have.
Father.
Yeah.
So it's the same one then. Okay.
Is Rick making you a sword?
I already have one on loan.
Arnie, if you do happen
why
to
do
get
you
an
ask?
extra, or if you
No,
do
I
get
was
one,
just gonna maybe offer it as I know a lot of people want the dragon, so that's
Not
why
bad,
I
not
asked.
bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it is very cute.
Actually need to go peek there as soon as I get back towards home.
Just keep me informed. I'll most likely either
This
be
tree is
here
beautiful.
or at the apothecary.
Hello.
Yes.
But if I had known that you guys
Hello.
had this one last time, I last night.
What are you? Why are you green?
We just got him, literally yesterday.
I'm
And I wasn't too sure as to which one that.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
That's why I wanted to double check.
It's not a bad thing.
If you
Father,
say
please
so.
stay calm. I'm making you the armor
apart
right
from
now.
that,
Nah, very well. Excuse me.
I'm not at this very moment.
Any weapons? Any weapons? I make are better than yours.
I need a few materials. Will put the 2 diamonds into your ancient lockbox.
That
When I
was
take the materials.
Grimhelm's father, right?
See how there goes. See you later.
Apparently, yes.
I'll come bother you later. Actually, I need more
Okay.
blood.
Okay. Hello.
Alright, what you need, Grimhelm? Actually,
I,
hold on.
I need to
hold
make
on.
a
Hold on.
armor. I need
Wait.
chromium.
Wait. I can help you.
Yes. I hate you.
Rick, who do I need to talk to about the golden line?
Hello. I don't think I've actually met you
That would be me.
yet, sir. I am in.
Oh, you.
I just talked to you. Oh wait, now there's 2 of you.
I have to pay for one.
Yes.
You
She's
have
my daughter.
3 silver.
I see. So it runs in the family.
Okay, I can do that. Yes. I can go and get
What?
money
The green condition of your skin and the pink eye.
Sorry,
We
Greenham,
don't.
sorry.
Wait,
Oh, Grandma, what you want?
it's not a condition. It's what we are.
Yes.
It's. And pink eye. We don't have pink eye either, by the way.
I see. I'm sure the swelling will go away someday.
Sure. I actually need to get
But
Yes, I can
30,000
even
more wood,
like I'm gonna
and
go.
that will complete the
But
400,000.
How much money?
but I am.
I currently have 370.
What was it? I don't have my translator with me. You're gonna have to enunciate your words.
I am Chiefess Indra. What is his name?
I see. One of those peasant titles. Good for you.
Chiefess is not a peasant title.
And what about you?
I'm Gaia.
Run right into you.
Because I have to make the.
She is my daughter.
armor.
I see. And the daughter part, is that a title?
I have the Cerium bars and the.
Not
Connexin
really.
bars,
Not.
so-
No.
Ah, so she's just a peasant. Very well.
Over the
No, I-
rubies, which I will take
Daughter, I
once
Chiefess one day.
finished and put
Yes,
them back
she
into
she'll be next in line whenever something happens to me.
I see. Well, it is customary to get rid of your rivals to expedite the process. Sleep with one eye open. This one might stab you in the back when you're not looking.
If she was gonna do that, she would have done it by now.
Thank you.
Welcome. That's exactly what you need. I know it is.
Well, this kind of attitude will not get you too far in your reign, my chiefess.
Also, I have Ghoul with me as well, so.
Yes, I'm quite happy where I am for now.
For now, of course. At least you have some ambition in your life. Now, I don't suppose you're residents of Camelot. I haven't really seen you around.
And no, we live in the wild.
I see. And how is that working out for you? How are you enjoying the wild?
We enjoy it quite a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Go bother into it.
I see.
It's very nice living there.
It is, I see. Well, I myself prefer a bit more civilized company. I do not enjoy the elements, the wild, the nature. I find it repulsive. But I'm sure wherever you live is lovely.
It is very lovely. Ghoul actually built our building, so it's very nice. We have.
Yes. I guess if you put enough pillows into an outhouse, you can turn it into a chateau.
Yeah, no, I'm done. Nope, bye.
Yeah. Walk with feet, walk and talk.
Pleasure to meet you both. I'm sure it was.
I'm sorry, and I hope you enjoyed the nighting.
Thank you.
What a strange fox.
Okay, father, here you go.
Ah, finally. Ooh, nice. Even the helmet. Ah, thank you. This will do nicely. Now I just need some nourishment and I'm good to go.
Nourishment?
Yes. Clever one, this one behind you.
So everyone's going up to the jousting? Yes? Okay, see you there.
What?
Waiting for Rick?
Oi!
I don't think he's coming back now.
Jousting. Nah.